Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's jump right into it. We have some stuff to do today. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good Sunday. What I want to do today, I want to work on the fishing UI. We need a sort of a UI to tell the player if the minigame is going well or if it's going bad, right? And we did some reasoning yesterday, but it was not enough time, so we didn't really finish that. We didn't finish the reasoning, right? We didn't finish the reasoning. So, there is this user interface kit that I had since long time. I think it's 2020 or so, but still, it's kind of useful. And I think what I would like to do, I would like to create an example with this. I don't know if I want to put it directly inside a fishing minigame sample. Maybe yes, actually. Maybe yes, but let's start with this project. So we stay away from our project for a bit. Oh wow, it's starting with 427. Do we still have 427? Interesting. I don't remember it started with 427 actually. Okay, well. Yeah, this project is actually pretty old. Yeah, it's this one. But yeah, it's this one. This one has this kind of widget. It is the one that we used for the health bar, right? But it also has this one that we created. This one that we created in this project, right? Which is our tree view. So you see that he has all these UI elements, right? He has all these UI elements, which by the way they're not too bad. Wow, mini map. If only we could have one. So he has all this stuff and why is this guy following me? Can I do damage to him? I think I can. He died. There are a bunch of icons and other stuff, but we don't really care about this. Yeah, these are just layouts on the bottom left. There were some widgets here like this window, but the only good one was really the yeah, the only good one was basically this thing. It's a pity there is no circular, because I like the idea of being circular, but we can also have it. So this is pretty much what we have here now. I was expecting a bit more. So at the end there is not much. At the end there is not much. Yeah, there are these bars. These bars are not bad, but also not that great. I mean, we use it already, so I cannot use the same bar, right? I cannot use the same bar. I think is I mean, I can change the color, but so it is pretty much useless in reality. It is pretty much useless. I mean, the gradient bar itself is nice. But I will have to manipulate it quite a bit to make it so you see how it is organized, right? So they have basically a base version, right, which is square, and then there are improved versions which have this graphic around it. There is this one. And it's actually very easy to change color or just trying to see them all and see. Understand what is the difference between these two. They look identical. Yeah, basically then within the bar, right, you have so you have an image for the frame, which is the outside. And then for the inside, you have this fill. And this fill is using some noise plus additional. Well, actually, this is an image. Yeah, this is just a straight up image. Yep, it is. So in reality, well, no, it's not a straight up image actually. There is an overlay blend. There is a color, right? You can change as you wish. Then there is this thing, this thing, this thing. So if I had to migrate my, I don't know if I want to migrate, probably the easiest is that it just migrate the one that we have in game, because I think would be easier, because it's already Let me see if there is anything new, free. Any new free games or something? Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. Nice. What is this? For survival crafting game. Nice. I think I will never play it, but we can get it for free. Why not? Too many free games anyway. I mean, the market is impossible. I don't know. Whoever wants to make games for a living is absolutely impossible. You get so many free games all the time. That is GG. Completely GG. Yeah, this one is 2 days more. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that let's copy the bar into the demo project so that we can manage it a bit more easily. So I don't have to, you know, launch the game all the time. We can just play and go. I think we have the same gradient bar that we used. Yeah. So actually I created different gradient bars for the character creation as well. Now I don't remember. But I think if we search there is also a faction grade. This is the one that I created with the... Yeah, I remember this. So there is a vertical one. I don't think we need it this way. I think it's enough if we get the vertical one that we use in the character creation for the stats. Don't remember exactly. It's called like stats. Yeah, exactly. This one. Yeah, this one, right? This one is this golden thing. Maybe we change it. I don't remember. So this bar is what? Open button. Button charisma. No, I would say no. That is simple bar. Simple bar. Simple bar. Okay, so this is because this was already, you know, a modification of that project. So this is something that I did. I took that project, I simplified it, and this was already the result. So I think we can just migrate this. Yeah, you see, it's very compact. I love this. Look at this, like 6 files and it's done. Fantastic. That is the way things should be done. Now, our phishing test, I don't remember if he's here. Which one is our phishing test? Because I think I did 2 or 3 different tries, right? I No, actually, it is that one. It may be that one. But no, because it doesn't have the fishes. Yeah, exactly. It's this one. It's this one. Okay. So if now we go do you want to see our beautiful crayfish? Look at this. Look at this fantastic crayfish that we have. Look at it. Look at how beautiful it is, huh? I remember every pixel of this guy. Every freaking pixel. Oh my god. Okay, fishing test. We go here. Editor. Let's go. Let's go. What do you mean would you like to rebuild them now? Why saying this? Huh? Why? Maybe because it was debugged. Anyway, this morning I did some work on the Mac release. And I managed to compile the exe with ARM architecture. Also, I fixed some stuff that was not properly set up for the exclusion of the of some of the DLLs, right? Some of the additional plugins that are actually used only server side, and it should not be compiled in the client, right? And yeah, that is very good. It's something that I wanted to do since a long time. Hello, Hula. Hi. Bon après-midi. À vous. What is this? No, this is where we were testing the... No, there's nothing to do with us. There is nothing to do with us. Fishing UI. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we need to decide... we need to decide few things, right? Simple bar. How do you change the color of this thing? Can we change the color or not? I mean, I'm pretty sure we do. But I don't know. Probably I created different versions of this based on the color that we needed. Yeah, that's most likely. That's most likely the case, or not. Good point. I don't remember actually. I don't know if we just colorize this guy or we vertical, because we don't really have a material. We are just using a texture. I don't know. We have a material. Wait. Materials, this guy. Okay, can we change? Okay, the color is here. Okay, nice. The color is here. Yeah. So I guess the first question is, do we want Do we want the... Do we want the color to change based on the difficulty? I would say it could be a good idea. So like the more pieces there are in the gradient bar, right? The more I mean, the different color we have. Like, I mean, we can start with a light green, right? With a light green, and we can go up to a red, or the bar can change color while you yeah, maybe that's a better idea. The problem is, what is the color that he's starting with? Like, he starts with a kind of a neutral yellow. He starts like this, and then it becomes red as you go bad, and it becomes green as you go good. And yeah, that could be nice, I think. So you may fill and change color. Now, changing color should be fairly easy. Changing color should be fairly easy. So let me try this. How do we do this? I have to copy this exe. So as soon as this fishing UI, so let's add a bar first of all, right? Let's add a bar. This at the moment is an overlay. Okay, well, the fact is an overlay is not very nice, but fine. But it's okay. We can have. I mean, it is okay. Now the sides. One problem will be the sides of the bar, right? But the sides of the bar, I think we don't care that it's too big, right? I think it's fine. Can we change the sides? Because at the moment it is overlay fill. So that is based on the image size, right? So if I increase this image size and I make it, I don't know, 400, this will scale up and this will scale up. Yeah, exactly. So if I make it 500, this will scale up. I think 500 is a bit too big, but I think it's fine, actually. I think it's actually fine. Is it too big? Nah, I think it's okay. It's the most important thing in the minigame. So this thing needs to be like this. It needs to start like at 50%, right? So the progress bar. I don't remember how I do that. But there is kind of a percent, because this in reality is I think is another parameter that you pass to the picture, and at the moment I think it's not exposed here. I think it's not exposed, but you have a percentage here in the percentage, right? So at the moment is 0.6, for example, right? I think you should start, in our case, you start at 0.5, but I cannot really change the simple bar because this will be, right? This will be in common with all the others, so I cannot change these parameters. I have to set them dynamically when the window is created. So basically in the pre-construct or whatever, right? in the pre-construct, I have to take my simple bar. Yeah, I have to take my simple bar, and I have to set the percentage, which probably is not the way to do it. No, because we need to get the main material. So we have two things. We have get dynamic material, get gradient bear material. I think it may be this one. Let me see how we do it, because I completely forgot. I mean, it was a long time ago. Let me see how we set the different stuff. Okay, setup tooltip is not what I want. Set bar values. Strength. Update bar. Okay, update. There is an update bar. Update bar is inside simple bar. Ah, okay, nice. So there is an update bar and there is a setup bar. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. I recognize myself into this. Now, we may want to add a new element, which is... no, maybe not. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so if we go back to if I change back this value to be red like it was originally, right? And I keep the percentage as 0.6. Even if I save and I apply this, this will be, you say, this will be 0.5 and that color, right? And that color. Okay. Now let's implement maybe just a quick way to increment the bar and decrement the bar with just two keys on our third person character, but then we will have obviously to integrate it properly. But let's do no, on our player controller. Where is our player control? Ah, because here we were doing it on the character, probably. I don't remember, but it's possible. Where are our action WASD? IA something. IA move. IA cast fish line. I don't know if it's move, but let me just remind myself a second how this was working, because I don't remember at all. No. Okay, so yeah, so we are using so where is that definition? Where is that definition? Do we still have it the old way? I don't think so, right? No, we don't. So okay, there is an input action, right? Fishing actor, input action, cast line, and look. I'm very confused now, but fine, let me do this. We have a way to debug it. There is a debug input, debug enhance input something. This one. So, yes, it's on the move actually. It's on the move AI. Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, but I need a simpler way, right? I need a simpler way. I mean, we can also do it with a move. It's not a problem. Bro, I don't remember how we do the key press. We do it on the bobber, I'm pretty sure. No, we do it on the fishing actor. Okay. We do it on the fishing actor. We do it on the fishing actor, pretty sure. Yeah. We do it on the fishing actor, and the fishing actor we have... Now, here we didn't separate really the input from anything else, but... okay, we did it brutally like this. Okay, we did it brutally like this. That's fine. This was before the implementation of the... That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So if I press 1 or 2, I guess nothing happens, right? Okay, so we can use 1 and 2. Okay, let's use 1 and 2. So let's add a key event for 1 and a key event for 2. Obviously, in our game, we will do it differently, right? But this is just to simulate. This is just to simulate. So what we want to do is to get the fishing UI, right? The fishing UI, we actually have it here. And inside the fishing UI, we want to get the simple bar. And in the simple bar, we want to set the percentage. No, we want to update the bar. I think I call it this way. Yeah. We want to update the bar and set a percentage, right? So I don't know if we can get the percent. To get the percent... I think we need a variable somewhere. In theory, we could read this dynamic material get scalar parameter percentage. Okay? We can read it if we want. Dynamic material get scalar parameter value. So if we want, we could do this, but most likely we will not do it this way. But it is a simple way to do it. So let's say that we add 0.1, so 10%, right? We add 10%. And here we do the same and we remove 10%, right? Here we remove 10%. That is just to simulate a bit how it looks, right? Minus 0.1. Okay, so now if I play this and I go in fishing mode and now I press 1 or 2, yeah, you see that my bar is actually, right? My bar is changing. Now it doesn't have a smooth update. The reason it doesn't do the smooth update I think we had that, but probably I disabled it in the simple version of the bar. That's very possible. Yeah, I think the simple bar does not have the lerp to percentage, while I think the standard bar, which is the gradient bar, I think it does. So this one is a bit simpler actually. Let me see. I think it would be nice to have the animation. Gradient bar base. Yeah, it's this block pretty much. He's in the tick, so it's a bit heavy, but he has a previous percentage and he has a current percentage, and if it's not the same, then he's easing the transition, you know, to the new one, right? Now I think we want to do this, yes. I think we want to do this. So this one is no more the simple bar, eh? This will become something else. This will become a simple bar with smooth transition or something like that, right? So it's a simple bar transition or something. So I will have to, I think I have to rename this then. So this will be simple bar. How do we call it when it's smoothly transitioning between one value and the other? Animation or swipe or transition or sweep or what? Or fade. Fade is not very animated. Animation. Okay, animation. I think animation sounds okay. So we'll call it simple bar animation. And the difference here is that in the update bar, we have to do this because we have to be sure that we are setting it's actually not even setting, right? Yeah, it's not even setting. So the set is done in the tick. So what this is doing is pretty much only taking the percent and then setting it into these new variables, which includes previous percent, and current alpha. Alpha, I don't think we need actually. What is this current alpha doing? No, current alpha I think is useless. I don't want a current alpha. But definitely I need a percent and I need a previous percent. So these two variables we have to create. And yes, we want the clamp between 0 and 1, right? It runs when the current bar is updated. What do you mean? It's not what it's doing. And then in the tick, right? in the tick, we have to do this, right? I'm not going to read it again. I just assume that it works. I just assume that this works. I mean, the set percent. I mean, the set percent is just a one time. Actually, we don't have here. The set percent, I think we need though. Because this is kind of a one-time setting that we can use at the beginning, right? So this is like a set percent once. So it's just setting the bar at the initial value if we need it. Yeah. Okay, so basically now current alpha response time. I don't understand what is this. Current alpha response time. 0 divided by response time. Huh? Ah, it's probably delta time going in. No. Huh? Wait. Don't understand what this is doing. Ah, yes, it's delta time. Yeah, it's delta time. So here we have delta time divided by the response time. The response time, I think, is just the speed at which you want, right? It's set as 2 at the moment. So that's fine. So that is how slow should be the update, right? Or how fast. Now, 2 seconds seems to be a lot, but fine. And the current alpha, I don't understand what is it. But I guess we need it. So it's called alpha, but probably it's not alpha. I mean, is the I don't know, it's the current transition. So let's add that as well. Okay, I'm not gonna read what this thing is doing. I'm assuming that it works, right? So basically now what I have to call I have to call update bar, yes. I have to call update bar. So now if I do the same, right? Oh wow, also the beginning is doing that. It's pretty cool actually, I like it. So you see that now if I press 1 or 2 is easing out, right, properly. So is animated now, right? Is animated, which I think is very nice. Yeah, it's better. I think it's better than before. I think we can use it this way, right? It's using a bit more of your CPU, but fine. Should be nice, should be okay. So now do we have that? Now that we have that, what do we do? I think I would like to change the color, right? So we said that if the color is... Now, I don't think we can transition color. I think we can... But how do we have a linear gradient color? That I have no idea. I mean, how do we... Because basically you should do it here, right? You should do it... You should change here the color based on the... Right? think we need a vector parameter value, and this one is called color. So let's say, for example, that we set it to black. Let me just see what it does. Yeah, I mean, black is not the best color, but yeah, it does it. So so we have to determine the value on a gradient. We have to determine the value on a gradient. Yeah, we have to. Okay. So how do we have gradient? So do we have an array of like 10 values, and we just move between them, or what? Let me see if someone else already resolved this problem. Unreal Engine. We can also ask to ChatGPT maybe. Unreal Engine set linear color on gradient. No, I mean, if I ask the question this way, it will think that I want to make a gradient. I don't want to make a gradient. I just want to find the x values x color values on gradient online. Gradient generator, nice. How many steps? I think 10 is good. 10. That is fantastic. Exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, the internet is so good. The internet is fantastic. Whoever has this website, I don't know, but it's fantastic. Okay, it's spamming a bit of ads, but it's good. I like that. So now the question is which colors we want to transition, right? I think at the top, I mean, or we have the top as blue, or we have the top as green. I think that green could be a good one. Now, is it a dark green? It is a bright green. I think it should be kind of a bright green. I mean, even if bright green looks a bit fake, right? Maybe it should not be bright green, otherwise it looks fake. Even if that bar, I think, looks nice with brighter colors, but yeah. And the bottom will be what? Will be red, right? Will be a strong red. Yeah, exactly. Do you want a dark red? Do you want a... Let's try like this. Okay, so this will be our 10 gradients, right? Interpolation method, shorter or longer? No, shorter. Increasing? No, shorter. Shorter is fantastic. Shorter is fantastic. Now it seems that more than 5 are actually on the red. Well, it's orange. But I think it's okay. So what do? We put these numbers. We put these numbers in an array, right? And then we have now the colors will change kind of abruptly, right? So I don't have a way to slowly ease the transition of the color, right? Because that will require more complexity. But I think if we just have, you know, a gradient color, and this would be what? Do we want to make it a string, or do we want to make it a color? No, I think it can be a linear color, because here we pass the linear color, right? So I think it can be a linear color array. A linear color array. Yes. So the linear color array, I think it should be initialized right at the beginning, or even, you know, or even be fixed. Yeah, I think it can be fixed here. I think it can be fixed. Or we can have an update gradient, right? Function, but for now, let's just put it fixed. Okay, so we don't care. So we will have 10 colors. I think 10 colors is enough, right? 10 colors, starting from the darkest to the. Now, how do we get? Because depending on the percentage, we will search the array value, right? So we'll divide it by, no, we will multiply it by 10 plus 1, yeah. And then find the thingy. Yeah, I think so. So, do we want 1 to be green? Yeah, I want 1 to be green, not the opposite, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Ah, that is so nice. This is so nice, my friends. Everything will work fantastically. Everything will be good. Everything will be perfect. Everything will be fine. Okay, so this. It looks very, you know, yellow. Why there is so much yellow here and there is not so much yellow here? I don't understand. Is this the right value? 9B5600? No, it's completely different. What the fuck? AC, what? AC 4700. AC 4700 FF. What is FF at the end? Wait a second. I don't understand why an X linear has 4 values. Huh? What? I'm a bit confused. X linear color value. Why he has 4 bits and not 3? Yeah, exactly. He should have 3, right? Why, huh? Why this X linear as 4 bits instead of... Huh? Ah, it's the transparency. It's the transparency. Okay, good. It's the transparency, the last one. Easy. Yeah, still it doesn't really match, but fine. It seems to be way more yellow than how it's shown in that page, no? I don't think it's matching. I just said that everything would be nice and easy, but it doesn't look like. I mean, why this red is not as red as this red? I mean, it's still a nice gradient anyway, but I'm saying there is not much distance in the middle, right? So it's not very easy to understand the differences, the different shades, right? So some of these shades are very similar between each other. So I don't know if you will feel that you are actually going green, but let's see. Okay, so this is our gradient at the moment, and so when we are updating the bar, when we are updating the bar, do we want to update the bar? Do we want to update the color only when we reach it, or do we want to update the color every time? Because actually updating the color every time is completely useless, right? In theory. I mean, we could do it here. I think it would be nicer if we change the color when we reach the point, but then if it's going up or down, reaching doesn't mean always the same thing. No, well, in theory it does, but I mean, I could do it like this, but this will be a bit brutal, because this will basically change the color immediately, yeah. As soon as I press a key, the color will change, but let's see how it feels. Maybe it feels okay. So in this value, so how do we do this value? We have to take this, huh? We have to take this and we multiply it by 10. We multiply it by 10. And then we take the integer of this, which basically is a round. And we get the index of this guy, right? And this we put here. Because it is always 0, 1, right? So this will go from... Now, the problem is that it's from 0 to 9. So I have to do this minus 1. No. Yes, I have to. I have to do this minus 1. But if the percent is 0... Wait. What? So if I enter with a percent of 0... 0 multiplied by 10 is 0. Minus 1 is minus 1. So that's the problem, right? So that's not a good idea. Should we always round it up? Yeah, the difference is that this one is going from 0 to 1, while my array is going from 0 to 9. I mean, it's still 10 elements, but Should I seal it? Should I seal it? But if I seal it at 1.1, but I will never send, I think I will never set a percent of 1.1, right? So I will always set percent in 0.1 chunks. So these values will only be 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So that is how it will be. Well, actually it's not true, because we said that we may have more than 10, right? Or we can have less than 10. Ay, 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 ay. So we have to be sure that it's always working. So we have to rescale it based on our maximum. Well, but the percent will be scaled already. So when I set the percent, when I arrive here, it will already be scaled, right? Yeah, it will already be scaled. Absolutely. So before this function, we will divide it by the number of steps that we have in the bar. But this percent is always 0 to 1. But it may be 1.1, right? Sorry, maybe 0.11. It may, because if the total is not 10, it will. So yeah, this is a totally fluid number. So with a totally fluid number, I need to be sure that I stay within 0.9, right? With a totally fluid number between 0 and 1, float, I need to stay between 0 and 9. So can I scale? Is there a way to scale a number? Is there a fmat scale? You can scale a number, eh? PT. But yeah, because this is what we have to do. When we have to rearrange, right? Rearrange the range. I think we did it already. But basically my 0, I mean, it's like if I have, it's like if I have the array from 1 to 10, right? And then I do -1. Yeah, this is why I wanted to have the -1. So how do we do this shit, guys? Help me! Help! How do we do this? Mathematically, I mean. Mathematically. Because if I seal this number and it's a 0, anyway it will stay at 0. And if I do 0 minus 1, well, I can clamp it. Yeah, I think we have to clamp it. So that's probably the solution, right? So we just clamp it here between 0 and 9, no matter what. Yeah, that could be a good idea. But still, the multiply by, so if it's 0, if the number comes to 0, we'll go to 0. If the number comes to 9, no, I mean to 1, so it becomes 10, -1 is 9, so this works, right? So this works. Now this works also, this works in the two extremes. Now if I am in between, so for example I am at 0.5, 0.01, 0.01, right? By 10 is 0.1. And 0.1 rounded will be 0. Which -1 will still be 0 because we have the clamp. Okay. So to actually get to a 1, I have to be at 0.1. That becomes 1. Now you see that it's not working. Because at 0.1, this becomes 1, but then I remove 1, and so I'm back at 0 again. So 0.1 is not 1, it's still 0. How it is possible? You may say, well, because 0 to 1 is not the same as 0 to 9. True, but it's a bit confusing. In theory, it should be. Because it's 10 values, right? I mean, in this array, I have 10 values. I have 10 values. So the mapping is 0 to 0, 0.1 to 1. No, it's not possible because then because then 1 will be over the top. So it needs to be rescaled somehow. I don't understand exactly why, but because it's like if there is from 0 to 10, yeah, exactly. Or we remove the number 0. Yeah, exactly. It's like if it's from 0 to 10. So, or we rescale from 0 to 9 the number. Or, yeah, because it's like saying we have, yeah, we have to, yeah. I mean, it's like saying you have a piece, right? A piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? But in reality, yes, they are 10 pieces. So if this is 0 and this is 1, right? This is 0.1, this is 0.2, etc., right? This is 0.3, right? But the problem is that I arrive here that I have 0.9 and then I have a 1, but my array, what? My array has 10 elements, so it should actually work perfectly. What? No, you see the fuck up. Because the first one is 0 and is not 0.1. You see that I'm missing an 8. So it is 8 and it is 9. So if we start from 0, yeah, if we assign the first one to 0, we arrive to 0.9. If we start with 0.1, then we arrive to 1. Holy shit. Holy shit. So there are 10 positions and I have to decide if I want my 0 or if I want my 1. Up or down, right? Do I want my 0 or do I want my 1? So this means that I will never set, well, we can also do this. I will never set 0. I will never set 1. The maximum will be 0.9, but I don't know because it may vary. But yeah, that would be a solution, right? That my top is always 0.1. 0.9. I think I'm more confused than before. But yeah, this is the problem. Or you have, I mean, you cannot have two values, right? You cannot, because if you want to have 0 and then 0, 1, 0, 2, blah, 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 up to 1, there is 11 spots. It's not 10 spots. I mean, we can do 11 spots in terms of coloring if we want. That's probably easier then. Can we do 11? Can we do 11 gradients? Because in reality it's not like this. In reality it's from 0 to 0.1. From 0.1 to 0.2. Yeah, exactly. This is what it is, right? For 0 to 0.4. 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, because actually it's a range. And 9 to 1, right? Exactly. So if you want to go over 1, I mean 1 is actually included in this last range. Exactly. This is what it is actually. So my only point is that when I have a 0.1, I would like to be in the second slot, not in the first slot. While with 0.1, I will get in the first slot. Should I just add 0.01 and GG and seal it? Yeah, I would like the 0.1 to be the second slot. Because I multiply by 10. So we are saying that we should never do 0. Or we just add 0.01 to everything. Because basically this, for the first two colors, will be the same value. I can show you. But basically the result of this is that well, actually this is not even visible. Yeah, that's true. That is not even visible, so probably it's okay actually. Because the 0 is not even a color, it's completely empty. So it is kind of red, bit yellow, more yellow, more greenish, 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 green. I think there is a bit too much yellow and not enough green. No? I think that here it should be already... Probably because this green is too... This green is too... This green is too bright. And so the... Okay, I don't think we should go crazy about the gradient, but I think it works. I think it's fine. I think it's the way I want it to be, so it's fine. I think that the gradient is a bit too much on the... There is a bit too much yellow, right? While here seems different. Actually, if you look at this, right? This color doesn't look like this color. Is it just because it's on the right side of the screen instead of being... I don't know, I mean, to me it looks not the same. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but... Maybe I'm just going crazy. No, it doesn't fit. No. So I don't think that this color is the same as this color. This is what I'm saying. So this color is E5 3838, And this color is C70A0A, right? C70A0A. So actually, the color that we see here seems to be exactly the one that we selected. But the color that we see in Unreal, for whatever reason, is not. Why that is the case? Because I messed up the I messed up the copy paste. No, because I just copy pasted. I mean, why the colors in Unreal are not the same? Why this red is not the same red? Huh? It is crazy, eh? C70A0A. So C70A0A is not this. Huh? 199. So another way to say that color is 199-1010. 199-1010. I cannot say this here. 199-1010. 199-1010. No, that doesn't work. Because there is between, so I have to do 199 divided by 255, whatever. 0.78. 0. Well, actually you have to take all the decimals because 0.7803, whatever. Why the color is not the same? 0.039 is exactly the same color. It's exactly the same color, but it doesn't look the same. Why? sRGB preview. Wait. Toggle gamma corrected sRGB preview. What does this mean? It's making it brighter for whatever reason. Yeah, exactly. The difference is pretty much this, right? That is the difference. The difference is between this and this. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Why the color cannot just be the color? Why? Why this color cannot just be toggle gamma corrected as RGB preview? What does it mean? I discover you can turn off gamma correction in the texture preview. I mean, the color is very different, right? I mean, where is the gamma? Where is the gamma? Gamma linear, what the fuck, rage? Yeah. Gamma 2.2. Yeah, we have a gamma 2.2 as well as a default. It does so by applying the gamma of 0.45. Anyway, to me it's too dark. I mean, to me it's too bright, is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying that this to me looks brighter than what I have in the other one. So I'm just going to take all these values and pump them up. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if this works or not. No, because here I cannot pump anything. So the value is still too yellow. I don't know, I just would like to have these colors, you know? Just would like to have these colors. Why can't I have this color? When I said, oh, everything is fine, I mean, nothing is fine. What the fuck? So the eyedropper is inside, right? No, but wait a second. Wait a second, huh? Wait a second. If I copy this into a texture, right? And then I ask Unreal to use it, what happens? Color gradient. So if I import, let me try a second, eh? I don't know, it just looks too dark. What the fuck is going on? Hello? I clicked on C. Color gradient, right? Okay, so if I open that and then I do this and then I say, it will probably be identical, but it's just a test, you know? And then I say, hey, can you pick this color? It's actually picking a different color. Or not. 90, wait. 900101. Yeah, it's a completely different color. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. Fine. I don't know, or the X at the bottom, but it looks different in Unreal, pretty much, is what I'm saying. It looks different here. I mean, it looks significantly different, do you see? I mean, it's significantly different. I mean, it's not just a bit different. It's crazy different. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing is too small and it's scrolling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are at index number 6, which is this guy. It's completely different color, boys. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't know why that happens, but it happens. Okay, so now the gradient is more the way I want it to be. Right? I mean, it's definitely darker. Yeah, I see the point. Was it better before? It's dark. It's way darker. It's way darker. Like if it's less... It's kind of strange though. Let me remove 1 second that line, because I don't like that line too much. What is that line? That line is this. No, you have it anyway. I see. Okay, no, it's probably better as it was, but yeah. Now, because this thing is a bit strong, right? This separation is kind of strong. Can I like divide it by 2? So it's slightly less evident. I think it's already better. But the color, I mean, it was better the previous color now that I see it this way, right? It was better with the colors that we had in the previous gradient. I mean, it was less green, yes, but these ones are too dark. These ones are too dark. Really too dark. I mean, it looks good here, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good in the game. So that is a complete mystery, huh? How this thing works is a complete mystery. So like this color compared to this color, right? So it's way brighter, but like million times. But still we're rendering the game. It's like good. Okay, I think I will stop. Let me just put it in the other window so I don't switch back and forth a million times. So I think we will just accept our destiny here, and we will just use it as given to us in the page, even if it's more yellow than green. Or I can adjust it manually maybe a bit. You see how much yellow it is? It's insane how much yellow it is. Look at how much yellow it is. I don't freaking understand. But in game it looks better. Yeah, here it looks way better. I just would like to have a bit of green. I don't know exactly why there is kind of a line. Do you see the line in the middle? Do you see this line? Why? What is that line? That is actually not very nice. Is my divide by 2 that messed up something, or it was already there? I think it was already there. I think it was already there. Yeah, the line is still there. Is in the original texture somehow? It should be in where? It should be in this one or in this one? In this one I don't see it. In this one it's basically impossible to see, but I cannot see it here maybe. Yeah, there is a line. I mean, it's not very strong, but there is a line. Fuck it. It's not very nice though. It's not very nice. I think it will not be very easy to see, by the way. I think probably the only way to see it is to add another layer, which is like a black layer in the back, and or any yeah, you see the line here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there it is. It's very clear here. How do I fix this? I just smooth it out or what? I can do this. I can do this. So at least it's not a line. Oh my god, look at this here. This was really broken. I mean, even this line being so strong, I don't know if it's really what we want, but wow, look at the line here, it's insane. No, that's not good. Should we patch it? Maybe with a patch it kind of works now. Well, maybe yes, actually. Maybe yes. I think there was a bit of a fuck up there, huh? I think this one I can do it also in my main project. I think this will improve the quality of the bar. Yeah. Yeah, now there is no line anymore. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Yeah, we should import also in our main project those two thingies. I don't know exactly where they are, but they are under what? Under UI gradient. Under UI gradient, and then there are two things. But there are more. But anyway, there is a T6GB normal vert and T6GB normal vert and T6GB overlay vert. So this two. T6GB normal vert. T6GB normal vert, yep. And T6GB overlay vert. Okay. We can save this now. Okay, nice. I mean, there may be more, but who cares? Okay, so we leave it like this, right? So we have a color change. So the color is changing based on the, and it becomes completely green when you basically win, right? And it becomes yellow, 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 yellow until it's red down there, right? Okay, so I think this is good. So if we have to apply it to our mini game, I think it is good. I like it. So if we have to apply this to our mini game, right? How do we, well, every time we have a plus, so we will have to maintain a score. Well, we already have the score, right? The score is the number that you see at the top when you are fishing, but that score, so that's 0, right? The 0 you see at the top now becomes 1. Now it becomes 2, right? The only problem is that is not scaled based on, I mean, it may go negative. It may go negative. If I continue to make mistakes, it goes negative up to the point that is, yeah, and here is where we have to think how to do this. Because this goes back to the discussion we had yesterday, right? So if I have 8 moves allowed and 5 required, how do I manage this bar, right? I mean, I can divide the bar in 8, which is basically the maximum. I can center my guy in the middle, -5, so which is here, -5. So if you require 5 and you have 8 allowed, doesn't mean that you are closer to the, because you could have 5 and 5, right? If you have 5 and 5, then you start at the bottom of the tower. Yeah, because the total will be 5 and your current will be 5. So yes, I think it's good that we start at the required move distance. So the current setting is, but then if I do 8 and I start to do wrong, you will basically never go up again, because if you do wrong, right, and you basically go at -3, and then you do 5 right, if you do 5 right, then in theory you win, right? So you recover the whole ground, right? You recover the whole ground. So should I then every time divide the total by the number of remaining moves needed to win, assuming that is possible, and move my bar up, you know, of that amount? Probably that's the way to do it, huh? Because you have to do 5 right. Yeah, that is what I think. That is the way we should do it. I think this is the way we should do it. So we should initially divide it by the maximum number of allowed moves. Okay, let me try that. So when the mini game starts, I decide the difficulty in my bobber. I think it's here. I decide the difficulty in my bobber. And in that difficulty exactly, here I decide the required moves and the max allowed moves. So these two variables are making, okay. So I would say that after this, after this, I should configure my simple bar, right? And the simple bar should have I don't know if I should have a setting on the bar or I should have a setting on my bobber, because basically every time, so I have to position the bar, so it's the initial setting, right? Is the initial setting. So the initial setting will actually set the percent we'll set the percent to what? To 5 divided by 8. Eight divided by 5. No. 5 divided by 8. 1 minus 5 divided by 8. Yes. 1 minus 1 minus required min moves divided by max moves. Yeah, the only problem is that this needs to become a float. And this also needs to become a float. So I do require move divided by max moves, and then I do 1 minus that. And that is my percentage. Right? And that is my percentage. So this is where we start. And it's set at the beginning once. Then, as soon as I win or lose, as soon as I make a good or bad move, so if I make a good move, I want to go up by 1/8 of the total, right? So it's still 1 divided by 8. It's still 1 divided by the max moves, right? So I want to go up, but I think I have to recalculate how many, because if I did 2 wrong, now the possible moves, yeah, I think it's always 1 on the possible remaining max moves. Is always 1. What did I say? But anyway, what happened today? Why we have so little viewers? Usually on Sundays we have a lot of viewers. We have like 10 plus. What is happening today? I don't know. Strange. People are already maybe in holidays? No, I don't think so. It's the 15th of December. Kind of weird. Any big event happened or something? Strange. Maybe it's the topic that is a bit annoying. I don't know. Could be. Usually on Sunday we have the highest number of viewers on the weekend. Okay, so I do this, and then what? And then I said that whenever I do, where do I take? So this will basically initialize it. So I need to remove now the initialization here. Well, the initialization can stay, but it will... Actually, I want to put it, I think, as 0. I think the bar will be empty. It should be empty at the beginning. And it should actually... Oops. Why is it not empty? Huh? Because this should not be, I mean, this should be called only when, no, when we get a fish, right? Should not be done at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Should only be... Yeah, exactly. So that is called... So why we have a value... Why we have a value immediately when we start then? That is kind of strange. Did I change it now or what? Why 0 is not a valid value? That is very strange. So if I set 0, okay, I can do 0.01, bro. I don't know what you want, but give me that bar empty, please. Okay. 0 is not a valid value. I don't know why. Okay, let's do 001. It's fine. It's the same. Okay, so that is basic, and the color at this point doesn't make any sense because the color is 100% based on the percentage, right? So changing the color is not relevant. Okay, so when we do a good move or a bad move? When we do a good move or a bad move? Good move. Bad move. Okay. So if you do a good move or a bad move, right? So basically here we want to get again our fishing UI. No, our fishing actor. Our fishing UI. Our fishing UI. And then here I need to update my bar. No, I need to get my simple bar. And then I need to update my bar with a percentage, right? So this is what we will have to add also in our game. And now the problem is, so what is the percentage? The percentage is I have to move up or down by 1 unit compared to the total remaining moves. How do I know the total remaining moves? The total remaining moves, move game result, plus plus, minus minus. Am I changing here the moves? No, I'm not. Probably we do it outside of this function. No, we don't. Where do we count the freaking remaining moves? Do we even count it or not? I mean, for sure we count it, because when we go check end game, right? Check end game is doing that. Apart from the circle shrinks, okay, but current number of moves. Current number of moves. Move game result is equal to required number of moves end game result with auto moves max move allowed current number of moves. But I don't know how many I did right or I did wrong. Current number of moves. No, but there should be a number, right? That I'm keeping. There's the one that I'm putting on the. There is the one that I'm putting on the UI. Right on the UI. It's this one. TXT bonus. TXT bonus. TXT bonus is this, right? Yeah. TXT bonus, exactly. So move game result actually is the number. Move game result is the number. But consider the number can also be negative. So the number starts from 0, doesn't start from the current number of moves. So or I recalculate it. Ouch. Wait. No. Just a second, some water went to the ground. Some water went to the ground. It should have not, but it did. Because the bottle was not closed. The bottle was not closed. I'm recovering it quickly. Okay, nearly done. Nearly done. Nearly done, nearly done. Yeah. Yeah, some water spilled on the floor, but it's not much. It's not a big deal. Okay. I didn't close it. What the fuck? This bottle cannot be closed or what? Yeah, okay. Okay, nice. It's fixed. So yeah, actually I wanted to take some bit of water, but I spilled it on the floor. So I need to understand how to do this, right? So the simplest will be, the problem is this move game result is going from 0 to maximum of minus total number of moves, right? So this thing is going from 0 down to total number of moves, well, total allowed moves, whatever, and up to total required to win, right? So if you do everything right, this goes to 5. If you do everything wrong, this goes to -8, right? This is what this variable is doing. Now again, if you are at -8, I mean if you are at -7, you basically cannot recover. But I think if you are at -7, I will just leave you at 0 in the bar, or not? Or do I want to really scale it between these two values? Do I want to scale it between these two values fully? Because I can if we want, right? If we want, I can do it. I can do one plus the other, create one bar, put myself in the middle, and then if I go up, the only problem is that the allowed move are always greater than the required to win. So basically means that the bar, if we do it like this, so if we do 13, right? If we do 13, if we do 13 total and we start at 5, you will always be starting like here, right? So not in the middle, a bit above, because you will need less moves up than down. And then if you do one wrong move, then if you do one wrong move, you will go down 1. But now you only have 7 left, so your scale is no more 13, but your scale is, well, in theory it's still 13, but because I would like to show that you can recover, right? that you can recover. So basically when you reach the top, you win. So if you did like 3 wrong and then you do 5 correct, you win. But if I do that, right, and I go down 3, I arrive here, then 5 doesn't bring you to the top anymore, right? 5 bring you to like here, and so this is why I'm saying that I probably need to rescale every time this to be equal to the number of moves. But at the same time, if you cannot win because there are not enough move left, then is stupid that we rescale completely, right? We rescale, yeah. So we have to rescale, taking into consideration that you cannot reach the maximum. So how do I rescale that? So remaining move. I think that the start is correct, but I'm a bit confused on. I'm a bit confused on how do we go up or down. 5. So let's say that after one move wrong. So if I do it like I'm doing it now, I'm doing 5 divided by 8, right? 1 minus 5 divided by 8. That is what we did, right? Yes, and this is bringing me pretty much at this level, at the beginning of the game. Then I do one move right, and so the remaining moves are minus 7. Sorry, the remaining moves are 7. And the moves to win become 4, right? So actually if I apply the same logic, so I do 4 divided by 7 and 1 minus, in theory I should be higher, right? I will be higher by 1, right? Yes, actually I am, because this value is lower than the previous, so this is higher. Okay, then let's say that I do another one right, and we go at 3 and 6. Then I do another one right, and I go at 2 and 5. Right, and 2 divided by 5 is what? Is 0.4. So I will be nearly at the top, where I will be here. And then there is 1 and 4 remaining. 1 and 4 remaining, so there will be 1 divided by 4. I'm at 0.25. And then there will be win, right? And then I will feel the bar. On the win, I'm just feeling the bar. I think it may feel okay. It's just a bit slower as a progression than just doing the win moves. So if the opposite happens, right? If the opposite happens, can I have this always on top? No. If the opposite happens, that you have 5 moves and 8, but you mess up, right? Then the 2 win remains 5, and the remaining move is 7. So you will do 5 divided by 7, which is actually bringing you lower into the bar. Yeah, I think that is the technique. I think this technique is good, guys. So we always divide this number by this number, whatever it is, and that is our percentage, right? Let me try to do it like this and see if it works. So the only problem is that I need to know, so those two numbers are the number of moves remaining to win. The number of, so this is regardless if it's a good move or a bad move. Yeah, exactly. So this happens anyway. So we can do it after, right? We can do it after. We can do it here. But how do I calculate the number of moves required to win? Number of moves required to win. Number of moves required to win. Is game result minus required win moves. Yes. So if I do required win moves minus this is the required, this is the remaining win moves, right, that you have to do to win. And then I need the other number is what? The other number is the remaining moves. And the remaining moves are is current moves minus max allowed. Is the max allowed minus the current moves. So that is the remaining moves. So if now I do, what did we say? If I do the remaining win moves, come on. If I do the remaining win moves divided by the remaining moves, right? This is my percent. And obviously, this should not go above or below 0. Let me save this. So if I now play, I don't know why the initialization is not working. Bro, I said 0.01. What the fuck you want? Sec vector parameter color. Huh? I don't know. What am I? I mean, it is called color because it actually worked. So, what do you mean? It's not valid yet, or it is called color? Yeah, it is. It is called color. I mean, it's uppercase color, but pretty much it's the same. Why is complaining about that? Because it's not active yet. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Simple bar, yeah, simple bar. What happened? Why now my simple bar is not working anymore? Huh? Simple bar, yeah, simple bar, yes. 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 And I'm setting the pre-construct, I'm setting the percent to 0.01. Can you please do it? Because it's not ticking yet, or why? Because as a default it's not 0.01 but it's 0. That's the same, bro. When you lose yourself in these small problems, it's kind of annoying. Okay, wait a second. So we just changed the value to 0.01 and we changed it in this percent, right? Now default is 0.6. Okay, default is 0.6. Then in my phishing UI, do I have a percentage here? I don't think I have a percentage, right? In my simple and in bar, do I have a percentage? I do not have a percentage. The only place where I have the percentage is here and here. So if this is 0, right? Why is not updating it? Why is saying that the vector parameter value, because the dynamic material is not assigned yet, or what? Because it's not ready and so it's doing this mess? He's basically saying that the material is not ready, right? So this dynamic material, who is setting this? Because it is created in the setup bar, which we actually create only. Yeah, because we do it later. I see. Because we do it later. So setup bar. Maybe we don't even call it. Yeah, we don't even call it. Why we don't even call it? No, this must be called. This must be called the first time, right? When we start when we show the phishing UI, this must be called. Otherwise, nothing works. I mean, in theory, we can even call it here. No? I mean, it's the first setup, so... This is the first setup. It can be pretty much any color. Because anyway, it's empty, so... Yeah, exactly. So now it doesn't complain anymore. Okay, nice. So what the fuck? It's going down instead of up. I didn't do 1 minus. Fuck. I didn't do 1 minus. 1 minus, yeah. 1 minus. 1 minus. 1 minus. 1 minus. So this divided by this is giving the percent, and then we need to do 1 minus this, and this is the percent actually. Okay, this should be better. This should be better. Now in the initial game, oh wow, we gained that much. Yeah, it works. We just have to fill the bar when we win, right? We just have to fill the bar when we win. But then it seems to be kind of working actually. Let me try to make mistake. Now the first part of the mini game is a yes/no, right? Here I made a mistake. Here I make another mistake. So here I'm like below possible, right? Now I'm making one right. Now I'm making another right. The problem is that I'm so low. Yeah, but in theory it should recover, no? It doesn't recover, bro. Why? Because it was not possible to... That is strange. That was kind of strange. Wrong move. Right move. Wrong move. Wrong move. And now I will do right move, right move, right move. No, it's not coming up. Why? No, it's not working. I mean, it's working at the beginning, but then it's not working anymore. I don't know why. Let me type the two values probably. There is something not doing what it should do. I mean, it's kind of working, but not really. So this will be remaining moves. And this will be, no, remaining moves to win. Remaining moves to win, and this is remaining moves. Right? And then I want to print out the percentage as well. And this is the percentage, right? Okay, let me see if this is any better. I mean, at least we see what are the values. Now, we still be wrong, but I want to understand what is the... Now, in the first part of the mini game, actually... Yeah, the problem is that the first part of the mini game... What is this cable length? Let me remove it. Cable length... Let me remove this printout because this is very, very spammy. So in the first part of the mini game, I mean, the first part of the mini game is out of the calculation in theory, because that's a yes/no, right? But I think it's still influencing the number. That may be the mistake. Because here I can go +1. 3, 8. 2 7 3 6 3 1. Only have one move left. I do one right. Two, three, what? 1 2. So but here I will never win. I will never win. I know I catched it. What? No, I don't understand what happened. How it is possible? I don't understand what happened. Remaining, so at the end I was at remaining moves to win 1 and remaining moves 2. Ah, yes. And so I won, but my bar was very, very low. Why my bar was very, very low? My bar was very, very low because 1 divided by 2 is 50%. Yep. True. So maybe it's not the best algorithm actually. Maybe it's not the best algorithm because it doesn't scale by the original number of moves. Should I ask ChatGPT? It's kind of because so if I have only one, so if I have 2 moves left, right? And I'm at only 1 to the success. At the moment, my calculation is not taking care of how many there were originally. So there is no scale. There is just scaled 1 out of 2, but it's not scaled 1 out of 5. So you are back at, yeah, you should be at 1 out of 5, not at, yeah, exactly, not at 1 out of 2. I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong because I think I should do remaining win moves out of what? Out of the max move allowed. So I will be at 1/8 of a distance. Okay, let me try this. But I think this will not work when it's negative though. So they will always be at 1/8. But if I go down, this will be negative. So I will be staying at 0. Okay, this kind of worked. I will do one wrong now. Another wrong. Now one correct. Now one correct. Now one correct. And I lose because there was not enough, because at that point it was impossible to do it right. Right? Was it? I don't know. I don't know what I did actually. I need 5 win move. I don't know if he's considering the first part of the mini game as well. I think he should know. 1, 2. Let me do them all right. 3. Yeah, he's considering also the initial circle moves, but it's not correct. The initial circle move is actually adding to the score, but it should not add to the score. The initial circle move should just be in or out of the mini game. Exactly. Exactly. We have to change that before, otherwise our calculation will always be wrong. So we have to change that. Wait, we have to change in the check. I think it's in the check end game. I think in the check end game, right? Yeah, this one is the problem. This one is the problem. Because we should not remove, or we just reset after the circle mini game at 0, right? Which is probably the best and the easiest. Yeah, we can do that. So when the circle mini game, so we can, yeah, let's do that. Because this one is actually considering this variable, right, to understand where we are, which is fine. But then when we start fish bite, no, after fish bite, when it's moving, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, where do we set the, right? Here. Now, where do we set the bobber to moving? This is what I'm trying to do. When we set fish move, are we in the moving phase? I think I have to search floater state and oh my god, there's a million places. Is cast on rod, on water, and game, on rod again. There should be one that is moving. There it is. Okay, so this is where this is inside bobber BP, bobber catch and circle. Okay. So here we reset the score. So here we set our move. Here I have to set our freaking move game result to 0. Move game. So after circle, we reset the score to 0. So this will this should not make any damages to the circle minigame, but we can test that. So the circle minigame should remain functional. Well, we are at -1 now. We need 5 moves. What? No, it is wrong. It is wrong. 4 and 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that is correct. 5 and 9. This is the same situation as before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now this seems to be okay. When you do them all right, it seems to be correct. With the the thing that I have to set the percentage to 1 when you win, right? But now let me try to do some wrong moves. I will do a wrong move now. Another wrong move now. But now I do 5 correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ah, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working because the required win move. I mean, I did. Yeah, I put some minus in the middle, but. So does it mean that if you do 2 negative, then you'd have to do 7 right? That is probably how the current logic is. Do we want it this way? I don't think so. Yeah, the current logic is that if you do 5, so like this case, right? This case was I have to do 5 correct and there are 9 allowed, right? I did 2 mistakes, and for some reason after I did 2 mistakes he decided that I needed 7 correct to recover my 2 mistakes, right? I don't think that's the way we want it, but I'm thinking about it because, yeah, because at the moment it's based on a number, right? Plus or minus. So the score is just a number, plus or minus. But I think it is very harsh, right? It's very hard because every mistake requires you to make another correct move on top. And so basically makes it impossible. Well, it doesn't really make it impossible because you have 9 allowed. Yeah, exactly. But then it's not really working because I had 9 allowed, right? I did 2 mistakes and everything else right. So in theory, I should have been able to do it just at the limit, right? Because 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 others is 9. But why it didn't work? In theory, I mean, unless I did 3 mistakes, but I did 2 mistakes. I think it's a bit easier with 4 and 7. Yeah, let's do 4 and 7. So I immediately do 2 mistakes, right? 1 and 2 mistakes. But now in theory I should be able to recover, right? I do 1 right, another right, another right, another right, Why? Why is stopping? We are only at 6. I think it's considering the max allowed moves, including the circle, because otherwise it's not possible, right? Is the circle adding 1 to the moves? I think that may be the case. We can also reset the moves after the circle ends. Yeah, that is probably the reason. Yeah, this could be the reason. Did I use 1 or 2 moves for the circle? So where is that? Where is that? Where I'm adding. So here I'm adding to the current number of moves. Current number of moves. No, but I'm adding only in this case, right? I'm not adding here. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going this way when we are in fish bite, right? Fish bite goes here, and it's not changing that in any way. So my current number of moves should still be current number of moves. So current number of moves should be full when I start the second minigame, right? I don't understand the logic. So let me add current num moves. So this one should be full after the circle game, right? This should be full after the circle game. So if we say that we have 4 moves, 7. Wait, why is not printing? So I have 2 moves, right? 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, at the 7th he kicked me out. At the 7th he kicked me out. Yes, this was correct actually. So this is 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why now we did it at 8 and not at 7? Actually it was 9, the thingy. There is something not working exactly as I expect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, when he's going out, he added one move. Wait. I think I know why. When he's going down, 1, 2, 3. I think and 4. I think he's considering that. No. 4, 5, 6, and 7. No, now it was correct. Now it was correct. Did that miscount? It seems that he added one move before. 1, 2, 3. Why is 4 now? Fuck. I think when he's going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5. Yes, it is 5. 6, 7, 8. And now this one is the last one. 9. No, it seems to be working fine actually. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't get if it's just random or what. I don't know, it seems that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So now I lost because I did 3 mistakes and I couldn't recover, right? So I had remaining moves to win 2 and remaining moves 1. Yeah. So I couldn't win. But like this, I think it works kind of fine. The only problem I have is why this bar is not resetting. Okay, let's do 2 things. So one, we set the bar to 100% when you win. And we set the bar to 0 when you lose, right? So I think that's kind of a good thing to do. And it's also kind of easy because we have to do it, should be easy. I mean, we do it in the check end game, right? In the check end game, we have a end game lose, end game win, right? So we can do it directly inside this function. So inside this function, maybe at the end, I don't know, or here. Maybe here. Yeah, here, winner success. We will set our bar. So this will be our simple bar, right? Our simple bar. We will update bar to be 1. and 0. Now I don't know if 0 is a valid value. Let's do 0.01 is the same. 0.01, right? So this basically, if you win or lose, it will do that. Then when you start the game, I think it should still be at 0, right? So whenever you throw your bobber, I think the bar should stay at 0, while it seems that it's going like in the middle. Ah, yeah, it's going in the middle because I decided to do the set. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't understand why it's red, though. Wait a second. When I throw it... No, wait. Wait. When I throw, the bar should not move. Why is doing this? When I throw, the bar should not move. It should move only when I catch the fish. Because that is when he knows the difficulty. Right? So there is makes no sense that he's setting the bar. Makes no sense. So do you think we go through update bar? Do you think we go through update bar when we cast? So I added the wrong value. It's possible because I did few tests. Okay, here we update to 0, right? 0. Well, actually 0. Fine, but then when I do this, what the fuck? We don't go through update, but for whatever reason it's still working, it's still doing stuff. What? I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah, that was the default initialization. Okay, wait. I have to select my... I have to go fishing, and then here I have to select my simple bar, right? Otherwise... Okay, now... Bro, it's not going through this breakpoint. What? Huh? Is it the tick that is fucking it up if the percentage is different than the previous? What? I don't understand basically why it becomes red. That's my question. No. It's not. So why it becomes red? No, wait a second. I'm not... Wait a second. I'm not debugging the right bar. I'm not debugging the right bar, bro. What? Previous percent is 0.4. Current percent is 0.01. Yeah, exactly. Then why you are not changing it? What? No, there is something wrong here. It never changed the percent. It never changed the percent. Well, the previous percent, so the previous percent, right? It never changes it. It stays at 0.4. Why is not setting this? Did I delete it and it was there or what? Wait, I think there may be something wrong here. Did I delete that for whatever stupid reason. No, I didn't. No, but sorry, I don't understand how it may work. So if the previous percentage is never updated, how can he... Huh? So if the previous percentage is never updated, right? How can he stop this process? I mean, actually it works when I did it manually, so which is kind of interesting. I cannot disable this breakpoint. Debugging mode failed. Sorry, there is something not working here. So if I do this manually, right, the bar goes up and down properly. Yes, it does. Zero 0302. 0302. I cannot do it, bro. It cannot debug a tick. Or anyway, it's like failing to do so. I think it's probably just failing to update the window, but it's probably doing it. It's probably doing it. Maybe it's just failing to update the window. Because the problem is that... let me try to do this. But this will be super spammy. This will be super spammy. No? What do you mean? Zero 0201. I don't understand. Interpolates the value A to value B using a specified easing function. Interpolates from value A to value B using the specified easing function. Okay, and this function expo out, I think it just I don't know, it's just a curve of some kind, right? But current alpha, what is the alpha actually? I don't know what this function is. Expo out. But it works, but it does not I mean, someone is setting, I mean, is resetting to default sometimes, right? Which is super annoying. I mean, I don't care. Uh-oh, I clicked on the wrong button. So what I'm saying is that he started 0, which is fine, right? But then as soon as I cast, he goes to that value and wrong color, right? I think I liked, I mean, because probably I have the set, wait. I think I did this. This was before, yeah. I think I know. We did it wrong. Yeah. I think I know. We called explicitly, we called explicitly this. No, not this. We called explicitly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's why. We should never call this function. We should call update bar. We should never call that function anymore. In theory, we can even delete it. Yeah. That is why it's becoming red. Now it will be okay, but it should do it only when we catch the fish, right? Should do it only when we catch the fish. So not when the bobber goes to the ground. And no, why? Why does it? Because we calculate the difficulty. Okay, because in this sample probably we calculate the difficulty before we catch it. Okay, it's fine. In our game is working differently, so it's okay. So we have to, because we will have to redo all of this in our game, right? Which is kind of not super easy. Let me just make a list, because otherwise I think we will lose it. So the list is call update bar after the fish is catched, right? When the fish arrives, I mean, basically is on fish bite. Yeah, exactly. Call update on fish bite first time, right? And that is basically this thing. And here we have it on the bobber choose difficulty. This is where we have it. Then we what we did, we reset the variable. Wow. Now I need to remember everything that we did. Jesus. Yeah, it was here. So on the bobber catch and circle, bobber catch circle and reset move game result to 0. Move game result to 0, right? Okay. So that is going to do the thing. Then this is where we set to 0 after the circle game. Hello, Funner. And you're winning again. Ah, no, you lost. The first one you lost. Okay, the first one you lost. And the second one you recovered. Okay. I see. I think this set percent should not be called by anyone. This function should not be called by anyone. This one is the other progress bar. And this is the other progress bar. Yeah, so in theory this one we could even delete it. I think we should delete it. I think this one should be deleted. It's just confusing. In this animation, we don't need that. Okay, then we need to set the percentage to 100 when you reach the end game. On the win or lose, like to 100 or to 0. And that we do in the end game win or end game lose. End game. End game is on the bobber. End game. End game. Yes, exactly. Yes. So between here and here, yes, we do update bar to 1 or update bar to 001, whatever it is. So bobber end game set bar to 1 or 0 if win or lose. Yeah, so these are basically the changes that we did, right? Because I have to bring them back. Okay. So if I do this, is this now working fully or not? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that kind of worked okay. One mistake. 2 mistake. 3 4. So I have to go to 6 now. 5. What? It's impossible. I had 7 moves. Wait. But with 2 mistakes. No, it's not possible. What? I mean, if you have to recover the mistakes, that is not possible, right? Because you have to go to 8. So 2, so you do, yeah. You do 4 win, 2 mistakes, and 2 to recover, which is 8, and I was at 7. So yeah, in that case, okay, I think it works. I think it actually works. It's just a bit confusing to calculate in my mind, you know, what we are doing with correction, and but I think it is working. I think it is working. So if I do only 1 mistake, so I do a mistake, right? And now I do 2 more right. Well, 3 more right. Bro, why so many? 1 mistake means 5 correct. Okay, let's do again this case. 1 mistake, okay? 1 mistake. I can do it at the beginning. Okay, 1 mistake. Now I need to do 5 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it's correct. 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 Okay. I think it's correct. I think it's correct. I think it's fixed. Okay. So. I mean, the bar at the bottom, which is just the bar that you use to cast. Should we also make it like the other bar or not? I mean, should we make it nicer like the other bar or? Should we make it nicer like the other bar? I don't know. I don't know if the other bar is too big, but I think it's fine. So in terms of UI, I think we will only have that bar, which is actually changing color and is giving you a sense of where you are in the minigame, right? And the one at the bottom, well, maybe we can substitute the one at the bottom with the same on the right. So like you cast with a different color, like blue. Ah, but we cannot do it now. Because that bar is... I think it would be nicer to use the same bar. I think having two bars, one at the bottom, one on the right, is kind of confusing. Uh-oh, we lost 2,000. Ouch. Is this the beginning of the end, Funner? Is this the beginning of the end? Another thing I wanted to fix is that sometimes, right, my camera point is not returning properly. So if I exit from the mini game here, sometimes my camera is not going back. I don't understand exactly when that happens, but it is something we absolutely need to fix. Let me try to do it in the middle of the mini game. You know, here is always correct. Here is always correct. I don't understand, because in theory the position is fixed, but in plane shift it seems that is not. You see, it's never going back to a wrong camera. While in plane shift we have seen that sometimes the bobber going back to the camera is not working. Let me go back while the thing is coming back. Ah, you see, it's always correct. Look at these beautiful fishes, by the way. Huh? Wiki, 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 wiki. Because that we need to solve somehow. Or I need to understand why it's happening, right? I don't know if I change something. But yeah, I think I want to have a single bar, right? I think I want to have a single bar. So how do we do it? How can we have this bar with and without the forced color? I think it's fairly simple. We can... I think we can add a property, right? That is like color linked to percent, right? Color linked to percent, which is just a boolean, yes or no. And by default in our case would be yes, because we want it yes, but and in the setup bar, right, which is the one that we call at the beginning, we can have that, or we can just call it explicitly. I think we can just call it explicitly. So I will have so I will have to reset my bar every time, or what? I'm trying to think if I can do as little changes as possible, because then we will have to port it back to our project, right? And let me try again, set percent. Yeah, exactly. So there is this set percent and this set percent, right? And because this one is going to 0. But in that case, it will not matter anymore, right? In that case, it will not matter anymore. This one will not matter anymore. The only one that matters is this one, which is the cast. So basically, when I'm pressing the cast, yeah, in theory I can do it here, because this is getting executed only once, huh? Yeah, exactly. So I can do it here. I can do it here. So here we can do, well, before this, obviously. Right, before this. Oh my god. Okay, let's not touch that. Before this, we have to do... We take our fish... Oops. We take our fishing UI. We take our simple bar. And we set the update whatever color, whatever, set color link to percent, right? We have to set this to false. What was that? Play from start, huh? So we have to set this to false, and then we have to set the color Yeah, this set color is a bit annoying. Can we have, or I do another setup? Setup. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it in the setup, it's cleaner, Even if we create a material twice, but it's okay, I don't care. I don't care, really, I don't care. In the setup bar, we do color 2%. Okay, color 2%. Yeah. Now, in theory, what we can do is that if this already exists, right, we can avoid creating it twice. I mean, if we really are paranoid about creating materials every 2 seconds, right? If we are paranoid, and we are a bit, in terms of performances and stuff, right? We are a bit paranoid, yeah. So we can say if this already exists, because this is getting created on the fly, right? And at the beginning, this is oh, actually, this one exists already. It's just not dynamic. Why does this exist already? Can I clear it? No. Create dynamic material instance from this. Because this is the default, I'm creating the dynamic. And I'm setting the dynamic. Well, I can check this variable. Yeah, exactly. I can check that variable because this will stay the same anyway, right? Oh my god, Fanner, you are going down the drain. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it would happen one day. I knew it. That is exactly how it happens. And now you say, oh, now I need to gamble 16,000, right? Now I need to gamble 16,000. Then you lose also the 16,000. And then you say, oh my god, I lost too much. I cannot do anything anymore. I'm dead, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I told you one day would happen. I told you. I told you one day you couldn't win forever. Told you. But it's okay, it's not real money, right? So who cares? It's just points. It's fine if you lose it. Okay, so we do this, so we don't create materials continuously, right? We create it only the first time, which I think is a bit better. And yeah. Okay, and now we do what? Now what I wanted to do is that we can call setup bar. So here we call instead of doing this mess, right? Which is I think is very stupid. We call setup bar, right? We call setup bar with the color that we want, like a blue, like a nice blue. I think would be cool. A nice blue and color 2% off, right? Yes. So basically now, and then when we stop, well, that's the same. So basically now our casting will populate the bar on the right. No, it doesn't. It doesn't because here I have to do what? I have to do simple bar set percent. No, I have to do simple bar update bar, right? Update bar. Yeah, exactly. So this is not needed anymore. Where my percent is this. I just have to be sure that now when I'm doing the update, right, I'm not changing the color. I'm not changing the color if this is false. So if this is false, we are not doing this piece, right? Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so now we will use the bar on the right for both, I hope. Yes. Look at this nice blue. Oh, but it didn't cast. Oh, fuck. Why didn't cast? It didn't cast. Why? Why? Why it didn't cast? I mean, this is just a coloring thingy, right? Was this connected to something? No. Or disconnected to something? No, I don't think so. Huh? Ah, because I'm not far enough. Wait. I'm not close enough to the board. No? What the fuck? Huh? No! We broke it. How it is possible that we broke it? This is just updating the bar. This is the one that is doing the casting. Right? What? Did I disconnect? Did I disconnect something else or what? I don't know if I disconnected, but I don't think I disconnected anything. Right? Yeah, cast, right? So we arrive here or not? Just a second, eh? Something's a bit strange. But anyway, I think it should be a minor thing. It's a minor thing for sure anyway, so it's just that I messed up something. No, it's not arriving there. It doesn't arrive here. So this means that... Well, do we arrive at least here? Yes, we do. Okay, so he's not finding enough water space. He's not finding enough water space, but I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. He's not finding enough water space, but he worked until a few seconds ago. Anyway, I think I just disconnected something or something. I did something stupid. I have to go to dinner though. So anyway, gamble 20,000. What the fuck? It doesn't allow you. I think that there is a maximum. No or not? I don't know. I didn't allow you. Should I gamble 20,000? I think there could be a maximum. Probably 10,000 is the max. I think 10,000 is probably the max. I'm not sure. No, but I don't think so. Maybe you just did it. Just a second, because I cannot get into my phone. Oh, yeah, here is my phone. Yeah, I think 10,000 is the maximum. That is to avoid you guys going completely broke. You know, I did it by purpose, so you cannot go completely broke. But you lost again. Oh my god, now it's down the drain. Down the drain. I have to stop the stream because you are continuously losing. Okay, anyway, good evening, guys. See you, everyone. There is always another day, yeah. Bye. See you soon. Bye-bye. Tomorrow I'm here in the evening again.